Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a pretty good day. It's very warm. It was warm and stormy last night, too. I got up and shut all the windows and left my fan on, but I probably could even put the air conditioner on. I think if it's miserable tonight, I might. So, two things excuse the low light and the fan, and Doug's building a carport for the Mustang, so you'll be hearing him pounding every once in a while. He was waiting to work in the shade, I'm sure. So, um, okay, I've been thinking on this for actually over a month. Oh, actually a long, long time. I've broached the situation of praying before I speak before. It's so imperative, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty of yapping before I commune with our Father. So don't think I'm just like blah, blah, blah. Um, Hopefully, this is a pleasant reminder, and I love you. And so, um, okay, I'm just gonna spit it out. Um, being where I really don't have a family, and oh, good light, okay. And I'm estranged from my sons, which is in God's hands, and whatever. So, um, and if, well, I'll just leave that at that. Okay, so I came upon Robin's hood and hoods. Yeah, we were hoods. And I think most of us were anyway. So, um, getting back to the point, there was the first time in my life, except for on my Facebook with a couple of really good friends there, but it was the very first time in my life that I had other women or even young gentlemen or, even gentlemen comparatively my age and another woman that was from England that was comparatively my age. In fact, I think she was 68, so she was 8 years my senior. So, at the time, so now she's probably 69 or don't know when her birthday is. So, well, anyway, so I came across this because I saw a video where Robin did that. He actually had tears in his eyes of frustration trying to talk to, I think, like his family about God and everything, and his urgency in the whole thing and how desperate he was feeling. It wasn't the Walmart video or anything else. And his voice reminds me of my father's, so hearing him read from the Bible was a bonus too. So, um, okay, getting back to the point. So, I knew I'm just going to spit it out. Here goes, cut my head off. I don't care. So I was a drug rehab counselor, and I knew that uh, the lady that was dying was an opiate user seeking opiate, and she knew I knew that too. Just, I just knew, whatever. All of a sudden, she called me a troll, and everybody, especially the women, she's sick, so they're jumping on my shit. But I stuck with it. I prayed to God, and it's like still the only place where I still had only few friends, which basically went down to maybe one woman and a few guys. Wow, I felt so blessed. But in a sense, I did because that one woman is still with me. And thank you for your loyalty. And some of the guys. But okay, so I had my feelings hurt there, and I got called a cop. I got called a troll. And I just told him, I said, look, I'll be back in about 60 days. I said, I'll be back in a couple months because you owe me an apology. Well, I never personally got one. But then, like the video I made for apologizing to everybody for my bad language and not praying and letting you experience all my downfalls and all that, um, I heard two videos that he put out apologizing. So I'm hoping that ones will accept that and know that it was sincere, and search for God in your heart. That's all I'm asking you to do. Now, putting aside any time limits on anything, because no man knows the day or the time. Okay, well, just leave it at that. Okay, what's the Christian thing to do? Is that to argue with somebody trying to figure out the day and the time? Trying to figure it out is not a crime. It doesn't say thou shalt not figure out the time or try to figure out the time. When Harold Camping was popular back in the 80s, well, 70s and 80s and whatnot, and I was a young mother, and his books came out, the only man that I could look to on this planet was Harold Camping for any kind of solace or peace or making sense out of the whole world that was so crazy around me from birth until the moment, till now, till present moment. So, um, okay. Then I'm going to go back to the hood again. And hi, all you hoodies, our hoods. We're still kind of sparse here and there in little groups, aren't we? Run across each other, and like I saw Anna Morse and um, um, Marissa and Andrea and lots of you all. So, okay. Then all of a sudden I seen people making videos of people mocking people. Now, if somebody's leading somebody astray, now God will tell you in your house, hey, I'm coming to town, sell your house. Don't If you're listening to some man tell you the time is short and you don't feel that in your heart from God, that's where you're supposed to feel it. Why argue with the man? This is between you and God. No, nobody's going to go and sell their home on no man's word, and if they do, they're a fool. So, okay. So all of a sudden, all these people are mocking everybody, and I let the musicians go because they mocked Scott, and I thought that was Scott's video. So I click on it, and here it is, people doing the imitation of him. So I sent it to Doug, and I said, they say this thing and the next thing. I said, but I'm not so sure, because he was one of the only few people that always would say hello to me when I went to the hood. And so um, when I ran across his channel again now, I'm going to send it to Doug, by the way, the link, because Doug's got a YouTube channel too with no subs. But he doesn't have any videos either, but at least so he can talk to people. So, anyway, back to the point. I went through watching several people crucifying people, and I thought, no, okay, I don't know how old they are, so I'll judge what have you gone through, and I can read you like that, and how old are you, and different circumstances. So I consider everything, and I still give it a chance, and I don't give up on people, and I don't um, abandon you. I'm here for you. I'm not letting you go. I'm not going to just say the heck with you, although I may not watch your videos. Um, I'll look at the title. I might check it out in like a week or so and see how you're doing, but I'm not going to sit there and watch this individual people bashing bullshit. Now, like I said, if there's a great big channel out there and they're saying or doing something that I know for a fact is actually going to hurt somebody, I'm speaking up. Like, I'm not going to let no Masons with their prophecies. I'm not talking the Bible. I'm talking about whatever prophecies they want to correlate with the Bible. They still use the Bible to write maybe just a little bit of disinformation that's going to lead somebody astray. I'm on your ass, because this is what I do. Sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. So, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, back to this. Please pray before you make a video. I thought about this, boy, I thought about this a long time ago, but I went over to Rita's channel and I befriended her and I told her, hug and love, I love you. And I do. And I know she's still using. And I know that's why she was hospitalized. I am not a fool. I know what her doctors say and I know what it say, but I also know star members when I encounter them. So, um, and affiliates. And I'm not down on any people for their beliefs or what you're doing in your life. That's between you and your God. I mean, I'm going to tell you my experience, I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my opinions. But to personally, actually, unless I am attacked, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm not going to say or do anything to you. So, like I say, if I see that you're actually doing something that could harm, then I feel obligated. At 60, I actually feel obligated to reach out to people if I know something better from God. If I know in my heart that that something's not the way to go about something, I feel obligated to say. So that I won't ask forgiveness with. So besides all that, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend and you're safe. I hope your heart is safe. I hope you consider my words of keeping your heart safe. And in some respects, I mean, I cried when I left the hood. It's like, well, I'm leaving. Like I told Doug, I said, I love everybody. I said, and I'll just be, I was lonely. And I found other channels, but still nothing that compared to the actual family that we were creating. Good, bad, and ugly trolls, all like whoever, whatever. You know, there was a lot of really good times this past winter, you know, especially at least, and that's, I'm probably didn't sub as long as some of you had, but, you know, like about a half a year of my life, so, or more, maybe 9 months, something like that, but, um, it was, on a April day where I really waged a major war, personally. And then I didn't care who I loved. It's like just shut your face, all you bad bastards, and I'm gonna call you out. I don't care. So when I started getting attacked anyway, I started really. I'd say God bless your day, but fuck off, or I'll kick you in your face, or I'll kick demons in their head, or you know, um, that's just me, you know. But I do think there's a lot of good people that still want to communicate and be close. And I wanted to reach out to everybody today and say, when you love somebody and you are their friend, consider um, that we get attacked and appear to be somebody we're not. And don't fall into that. And try to be forgiving. Now, I have trouble forgiving organizations that are involved in murder, no matter the lowest tier on the pyramid. Your involvement and knowing involvement is turning away from the truth, and I can't let that go. But I will entertain you for a time as far as trying to talk to you on a one-on-one basis and look, say, like yeah, you're doing maybe a little bit of evil, but you're contributing to the great, great big evil. And I'm going to try and keep my personal feelings out of this of what I like to do and am capable of doing out of this. I'm talking strictly as from one person to another that God is all knowing, God is all powerful. Just put it in the hands of God. When you had a friend, you got a friend, or you wanted a friend, and things didn't work out like that, it's not over. Um, don't give up. If you feel in your heart that there's still something there, well, if somebody couldn't make you angry unless they hurt your feelings, right or wrong, unless you're evil, you're on that side and you're playing, then nothing I'm saying makes any difference because our conversation is based on your lies, and anything I say is going way over your soul. So, besides that, um, don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the um, asinine trap of making fun of people because, or even battling somebody on a constant basis. It really disturbs me. It's disturbing. Um, and I recently had my heart broke about 2 months ago. Um, I guess when you think somebody is somebody they're not, it's heartbreaking. So I had to let that go. I mean, still as a friend, I still look towards people as a friend and hope for the best in that area. So that's all I can say. I guess I'm just reaching out to you and I'm asking people from the hood, please chill. To me, you're kind of like a baby brothers and sisters. Please chill. Just talk to God first before you make these videos, and just know I love you. I'm here for you. Not always the best, but trying my best. Okay? So, God bless your day, and I'll probably be back later. I just wanted to get this out here, and I hope that anybody actually could use these words. And I think, I wished I would have had somebody speaking them to me, but God did in my heart, so I'm passing it on. And um, wish you were here to bonfire with me and grill, but we'll do that sometime. I love y'all. Have a good night, good day, afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. And I think I'll be back later. So, love you very much. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Stay cool, because I know you are. Don't be heartbreaking to yourselves. Peace.